nen Tage. Loserweise schnell zu Frage, Gage, Gage, Wagen, 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 nichts sagen. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Look at the mirror, see the ice in the stare. You talk about a vision like you're already there, but the engine is cold and the tank is bone dry. You're selling me a sun while you're fading from the sky. If you want to move the crowd, move your own damn feet. You can't claim the throne while you're hiding from the heat. You're a ghost in the booth, just a shadow on the wall, trying to build a mountain when you're scared of the fall. I see the fake grin and the plastic in the veins. You're chasing the glory, but you're dodging the pains. Every word that you spit is a hollowed out shell, trying to buy a heaven with the story from a hell. But the frequency is off and the signal is weak. There is a silence in the spirit every time that you speak. You want to lead the march, but you're stuck in the mud, trying to draw a river without spilling any blood. What you want to ignite must be blazing in your chest. Put the fever to the proof, put the metal to the test. If the world is gonna burn, it starts with your own spark. You gotta be the light, and if you want to pierce the dark, what you want to ignite must be blazing in your chest. Put the fever to the proof, put the metal to the test. The friction in your soul is the only way to go. If it's fever in the center, then the fire won't grow. Stop the talking, stop the posing, stop it waiting for a sign. Draw the circle in the dirt and then cross the freaking line. You are a matchstick waiting for a strike on the stone. You can't warm a single heart if your pulse is made of bone. Let it rip, let it roll, let the oxygen in the transformation happens underneath the surface of the skin. Now the tempo is rising and the pressure is high. I can see the actual hunger reflecting in your eye. No more scripted lines, no more acting for the lens. This is where the imitation of the passion finally ends. You are the furnace and the fuel and the hammer and the nail. You are the wind that is dripping through the fabric of the sail. If it isn't hurting yet, then you haven't given enough. Gotta be the diamond, not the powder and the fluff. Feel the voltage in the palm, still the grinding in the teeth. There is a volcano brewing just a millimeter beneath. You can't give away a treasure that you haven't truly found. You can't scream for the sky while you're buried in the ground. So let the mercury rise, let the spirit hit the peak. Find the iron in the will for the words that you seek. If you want to see your fortress turning into a pyre, you better be the one who is actually on fire. What you want to ignite must be blazing in your chest. Put the fever to the bone, put the metal to the tongues. If the world is gonna burn, it just starts with your own storm. You gotta be the light and it's just time to preach the dawn. What you want to ignite must be blazing in your chest. Put the fever to the bone, put the metal to the tongues. If the world is gonna burn, it just starts with your own storm. You gotta be the light and it's just time to preach the dark. What you want to ignite must be blazing in your chest. Put the fever to the pump, put the metal to the test. If the world is gonna burn, it just starts with your own Look at the map on my skin, every line is a trench in a war that I fought on my own. You glance at the surface and think that you see the entirety of a kingdom you will never know. You talk about way like you balance the world on your shoulders, but yours is a feather compared to the lead. I carry the echoes of every single sharp word in the silence of shadows that live in my head. They told me to run, so I sprayed it through fire until my souls were just ashes and bone in the dust. You see the gold, but you don't see the furnace, the heat and the pressure, the breaking the crust. I am a marathon runner and I am racing against the clock that is missing its head. Building a castle while everyone else is just busy drawing their names in the shifting of sand. Velocity hitting the ceiling, I'm pushing the limit. The needle is buried deep inside the black. There is no mercy in gravity. Once you would jump in, there ain't no such a thing as a way to go back. I am the soul that was born in the cellar and raised by the thunder that rattled the window panes. Every scar is a lyric I wrote with the blade, while the ash was still pumping inside of my veins. You see the climax, you don't see the thorns. You see the victory, but not the defeat. You see the mess and it's all on the mountain, but not the jagged rocks cutting the soles of his feet. I am the ghost of the version of me that I had to bury just so the rest can survive. Counting the seconds and measuring breath just to boost of the mirror that I am alive. The distance between what you think and the truth is a canyon that nobody ever can bridge. I am the climber who hung by a fingernail over the edge of a frozen and desolate bridge. You speak my name like you know the vibration, but you only hear what the air has to say. Well, I am a born who was forged and made that in heart, and my fires are burnt rather than. You do not know the depth of the water that sealed in my lungs while I learned how to swim. You do not know the darkest to swallow the light until every last vision was hollow and dim. You do not know the miles I walked on the glass just to stand in the place where I am standing now. You do not know the sweat and the blood that it took just to keep from the moment the meek and the bow. You see the end of the story, but you skip the chapters where every single page is torn. You do not know what it feels like to live in a body that has been so battered and worn. I am a stranger to comfort a brother, the struggle of witness the winds that will turn you to stone. You do not know what it is to be me in the crowd while you are feeling entirely alone. Switching the gear in the overdrive, burning the oxygen, even the trailer, the sparks in the dark. I am the devil that flew through the hurricane just so that I could eventually hit the mark. They said I would crumble, they said I would fall like a letter that nobody wanted to read. But I took the pain and I turned it to power and use it as fuel for the ultimate speed. Talking so cheap when you live in a house made of glass and you never have vertical breeze. I am the one who stood upright and steady while everyone else was down on their knees. If you could spend just a minute inside of my mind, you would scream from the noise of the gears. Running away at the memories I have been trying to quench for the last 20 years. It is a heavy machinery operation just to keep moving until like everything is fine. Look at the clear and look at the focus and look at the way that I stay on the line. The distance between what you think and the truth is a canyon that nobody ever can bridge. I am the climber who hung by your fingernail over the edge of a frozen abyss. You speak my name, I do know the vibration, but you only hear what the air has to say. Well, I am the one who was forged in the midnight and hearted by fires that burned out the day. You do not know the depth of the water that chills in my lungs while I learn how to swim. You do not know the darkest to swallow the light until every last vision is hollow and dim. You do not know for miles I walked on the glass just to stand in the place where I am standing live. You do not know the sweat and the blood that it took just to keep on the moment and making a bone. You see the end of the story, but taking the chapters off every single page was torn. You do not know what it feels like to live in the body that has been so battered and worn. I am a stranger to comfort a brother, to struggle and witness the things that would turn you to bone. You do not know what it is to be me in the car while you are feeling entirely alone.
I dial on a